So, I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately and have developed the obsessive need to chronicle my life a little bit more than I already do with the 3 to 4 hour gaming live streams, the 3 hour editing live streams, all of that. So, my son is currently, I just put him down for bed and I open the door and find all of this. Yes, I have Prime grocery delivery just for a few things for the baby while he's, here and not in school, which is, half the week he's in school and half the week he's at home. Sometimes we go to church together. And then these are baby and household items here. And I'm going to do a deboxify on them. So I'm going to deboxify everything. I'm going to bring it in. Um, I'm just gonna gaslight you right now and say if you see anything under my shirt, no you didn't. I'm too lazy for trousers, so cope. Okay. And hopefully I don't accidentally dox myself here. Alright, so this apartment is honestly kind of a mess. So another thing I should really do is I should really just tidy up a little bit. I prefer to do that with music, but deboxifying I can do without music. I don't want to get a DM thing. So, alright. I've got to wash my knives again, but okay. So we have one that I got the other day, which is behind the camera. It says that it's heavy. It's not. It's a little awkward, but I could probably carry it up 3 flights by myself. So, this is... We put the knives that my husband and I had used recently into the sink and grab a clean knife from the dish rack. We have such great habits. Okay. So, this appears to be wipes and liquid plumber. Yes. So happy about liquid plumber. I guess the wipes are why this was marked as heavy. I mean, I guess they are kind of. A little. I'm probably going to keep this box to sort out clothes in my room. My summer clothes versus my winter clothes. Normally, I'll keep one set of clothes at my dad's place and one set of clothes at mine. But my dad says that he's thinking of moving. He says once he can afford to move, he's going to abandon the apartment and take my name off the lease. I stopped living there, when I gave birth. I was living in the hospital for a month with the baby, and we ended up getting an apartment in a different city town. So, it's in this big giant box. Which my kid is gonna love this box. It's big. Now this one should have been labeled as heavy because you got toilet cubes, amazing, but also the box is slightly open. Masks. Look, I have washable masks, okay, but I live with a 2-year-old. I need the disposable ones that I can just grab and go. Oh, sparkling ice water. Oh, I wish I had remembered that I had this on order before I ordered Crystal Light myself. And these overnight. These are what I would call the community box as then regular diapers. These will stay out. And I guess I'll let the baby play with this box. Okay. So masks I can deboxify and put up there. This is probably jerky. Oh. And Listerine? Sounds kind of liquidy. Let's see. Oh, it's just Listerine. But yay, we have more Listerine. Okay, awesome. Let me break this down. When I was 19, I had a girlfriend who said she wasn't really good with knives. And I'm fairly comfortable around them, so I said, oh, I am. And then she immediately imagined me just doing like samurai, stereotypical samurai stuff with a knife. It was interesting. That was a very interesting relationship, We broke up because she kept forgetting that we were in a relationship, according to her. So, that's a good way to end a relationship, is to tell someone you keep forgetting you're in one. No hard feelings for that. She did introduce me to somebody who had a negative impact on my life, though. And when I said, look, I have a bad feeling about this guy, she said, well, why? And at the time, we were driving home, he was driving us from this, midnight Rocky Horror thing. And he was too tired to drive, so we had to stop and get a coffee. And I just did not feel comfortable in that kind of setting. So I, called my dad, asked him to pick me up, and he thought I was making a big deal about nothing. Okay, diaper genie refills, it's great. I'm going to keep using that even after he's potty trained. Not for his diapers, but for my monthly sanitary products. Those are really handy. So, diaper genies, they don't just have to be for baby stuff. They can be for sanitary, menstrual hygiene as well, if you menstruate. Because, there's nothing shameful about pads, tampons, diapers, Diva cups, whatever the hell you use. But there can be a bit of a smell, so the diaper genie is pretty good at keeping that smell, at least, it only stinks if you open it. And then even then you can, spray it with, concentrated room spray, which is what I do. Oh, Pedialyte. Okay, this is for him. This is for him. I put it in a bottle and I tell him it's juice. And I think he likes it. I think he likes this flavor. This is the strawberry lemonade flavor. The Pedialyte has started a new advertising campaign where it's like, oh, we're not just for kids, And basically, they're trying to position themselves as, also Gatorade-ish, which I guess is okay. I don't have any problem with Pedialyte. I've drunk my son's Pedialyte before. It's not too bad. We were in a hospital setting, and there wasn't really anything else to drink, and no, there was not a whole lot of water on hand, or I didn't want to wait for the nurse to get the water. It's something like that. And then, okay, instant oatmeal for my husband. See, when we got we had been getting a subscription to oatmeal before, but, and a friend is getting us all of this, okay, so I'm very, very grateful. I'm just saying no to this. When we got, the flavored oatmeal, it would be, this big, giant box that would definitely last more than a month, but my husband wants, plain oatmeal, unflavored oatmeal, and they send this little tiny packet, and it's not the fault of my friend or anything. I did not specify how much oatmeal I wanted. She probably doesn't even know, she probably doesn't know that the paper towel shipments are this size, and the, toilet paper shipments are this size, and the local plumber is this, So I never like specified any like make sure it's this size or anything like that. And to a degree, we can afford some of our own stuff. So I don't want to be like, I don't want to come off as ungrateful because I'm not. I'm just making note of the big difference in sizing. I don't know what the heck, like, what kind of weird thing they do to make these boxes so hard to break out. Teeth is fibrous. Okay. And I'm not going to edit this before I post it. What I'm going to do is, anytime that I stopped it, I'm just going to splice the videos together. With the way that I'm doing this, I probably should have live streamed it, but whatever. And when I mean by live stream, I mean live streaming it to Facebook and splicing it together with the other stuff and putting it to YouTube, but whatever. You know, I have so much content on YouTube. So this is his little bit of instant oatmeal. I will probably ask our friend to get like, this is 8 servings, so that's like, eats a lot of oatmeal. I'll probably ask her to adjust this to be like one of those like cans of oatmeal. Or I can see if we can get it from another food service that we use. I'm coughing because of the dry weather. Oh, and as I say that, this is what I get. Did I seriously get a paper cut from cardboard? It's fucked. Okay, but oh, come to me. I'll just, you know what? I'll do that. That makes more sense than trying to tug it out. It's Gatorade. It's also, quote unquote, juice. But this is Gatorade Zero because I personally cannot handle sugar that much. Like, I eat honey, okay, and I can eat chocolate every like now and then. I'm actually not going to eat as much chocolate as I had been eating. There are like limitations to what my body can handle, and I've been off my metformin for a while, and I haven't done blood tests that I was supposed to do. The doctor during my checkup is going to be very disappointed in me, but I had a lot of, like, when I was pregnant, I got a lot of, like, oh, you should do this, you should do this. Okay, this is my favorite, I think. This is the, strawberry kiwi, which is also the flavor of one of my vitamin C packets. I'm going to go disinfect this, and when I get back, I will open my groceries. Well, actually, I thought it would be a good idea while I'm getting my... So, I sterilized it with a sterile alcohol prep pad. Might as well check my blood sugar since I was just talking about it. And I should move this so that the light is behind this. Yeah, there we go. So, cleaning my finger. And with this handy little... I had this pack since I was pregnant. I'm surprised the battery on my True Metrics hasn't run down yet. Okay. So, my little... only thing I don't have is like a Sharps container. You know what's weird is my dad and I were both... Well, I was pre-diabetic. He was diabetic. Okay. I was pre-diabetic while I was pregnant. Okay. Well, so we were both, but we had different devices, but our Sharps container was like, I referred to it once as the family sharps container. And like it was secure disposal, and the nurse was like, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Like, what? So I took the little needle like thing. They have this at the end that you like take off, and then you like just you poke it back. I'm pulling this back. I'm just gonna prick myself now. Ow. Just relax myself, squeeze it a little bit, and then put the testing strip, and I really hope I have more testing strips. I think I do. Oh, I think I do because my dad told me that I had some. Okay. And then put the blood, because this is a very impatient machine. It's very finicky. It works better now when I test like once every couple of weeks. I'm supposed to test every day, but okay, it's 147, which is not ideal. Like ideally I would want it to be under 130, but it's not too bad. Let's write that down. 147. And this is a terrible marker, so I actually need to write that with a better pen. But what matters is just that it's written down. And then this can go just in the rubbish bin. Side note, don't do that if you... Don't just, like, toss it away if you don't, like, trust every member of the household. But, like, sometimes we just put, like my method for disposing of diapers sometimes is to, if it's a poo diaper, we have puppy pads, so yeah, it's crumpled, but like we'll lay the puppy pad out on the mattress and then we'll put the baby on the puppy pad. And then if the diaper is poopy, then we'll roll it up in the pad and dispose of it. But I would definitely say do not dispose of anything with blood, like any band-aids or any test strips or sharps or anything, if you don't 100% trust your blood and the blood of everybody living there. Like, I know that I'm disease-free. It's unfashionable to say clean, but I like that. I like being considered clean for not having transmittable diseases. So, I don't know. I have a lot of opinions that are out of fashion. They're considered controversial. And, like, on the one hand, I do want to be sensitive, but on the other hand, some diseases, if you have them, you showed bad judgment. So I don't see why I should be sensitive about that. Of course, I make bad judgment calls all the time. Sometimes people show me more grace than I deserve. Okay, so I'm actually going to test right now. I'm going to have a phone holder in here. My son likes to play with them, so I end up just picking them up in case, one of them goes out of commission, I need another one, yeah. That is a bottle of amaretto on my desk over there, yes. No, the baby is not allowed to drink it. Let's see. So, okay. What's going on here? I have... Okay, this is currently in one of my medicine boxes. The thing that's the instructions for is. That is my dad's stapler, which I have to return to him. That's tape. This is a box of an inhaler. The actual inhaler's somewhere. Okay, so I've got several adult coloring books, some tape, whiteout, my dad's stapler, and sharps, testing sharps, and prep pads. I feel sure that I have testing strips somewhere in the house, so let's find out. Come with me on this magical journey. Okay, those would be in this dragon fruit tea scented bathroom. So I have my little fresh flower market. little wallflowers from Bath and Body Works, which I'm quite fond of. Okay. Now let's look in this miscellaneous medicine thing. Okay, so I have vitamin C pills. Now, I prefer gummies, but okay, vitamin C pills, women's pills, vitamin C gummies. Yes, I have to make it my gummy packs for the week. Okay, propranolol. That's an extra thing of propranolol. Vitamin D pills. D. Yeah. These are like, I have a shit ton of vitamin D pills for some reason. And then I have a shit ton of propranolol also, just because it's like, it was prescribed alongside my lamotrigine, and I take lamotrigine daily, but I do not take propranolol daily. Okay, this is a blood pressure test kit that I never have used and probably never going to use. I mean, it was prescribed to me. I should probably donate it. Let's see, hot packs, cold packs, lidocaine packs. I fucking love my Lido patches. I don't really... I know it sounds like I use them a lot. I don't. I'm just glad that they're there. Okay. So, they weren't in there. Let's try here. Okay, so we've got the charger for my toothbrush and dental floss. Okay. We've got dental floss, we've got bubblegum flavored toothpaste. Ugh. Got a toothbrush timer. We've got nail clippers. We've got big giant bath, wet nap for like a whole bath. Okay, we've got gauze pads. Those were my husband's for when he had his dental surgery. Extra shower thing. Makeup bag. What's this? That is a pregnancy test. I'm fixed, but there's still like a 2% chance. And there's a digital thermometer there. And little tiny toothpastes. These are actually really good for polishing silver. Without a trace of irony, I am telling you that. See, this box is marked, it's labeled tampons, but it's actually like little tiny eye drop things. Let's see, that's not leave-in conditioner, but that's coloring conditioner. That's my husband's really awful, stinky deodorant slash antiperspirant that's terrible for your skin and also smells like trash. And, oh, okay, good. Here's some more toothbrushes for the baby, because he likes to take them, run away with them. Like, he'll brush his teeth with them, yes. But then if you try and take it away from him, he'll cry. So he, like, prefers to think of them as toys, I think. It's kind of weird, but okay. Short version, testing strips are not here. I have to actually make the trip to my dad's. And here's like an extra thing of aloe here. And I know that they're not in, but I will show you what's in these. So I've gone on more than one shopping spree at Bath and Body Works. These are all... Look, so this is a hand soap, but I'm going to probably use it as a bubble bath soap. And I have all of these are all... Like, this is a shower gel. It's not as foamy as the actual bath soaps, but you can see I have a lot of bath soaps here. And this one's for men. It's a 3-in-1, which is terrible for your hair, but again, I use it as bubble bath. And then here I have, well, besides pads and like drugstore tampons, or, not drugstore, but like corner store tampons, I have sandalwood shaving cream. I love sandalwood. I have a whole bunch of soaps. And, oh god, that one smelled amazing. And salt blocks, which are for soap or exfoliation. I'm just like smelling all these soaps, and some of them smell really good, and then some of them were just like it's pretty, I'll get it. This is a bond building hair treatment. I don't really need that. I don't know. I don't think I bought that. I don't know why I have that. I have curl cream, which, yeah, I can just use baby oil for that. I have purple toning conditioner, which I'm not blonde at the moment. I have children's leave-in hairspray. So, yeah. And then speaking of products, my husband asked me to pick out a deodorant for him. There were very few brands that were not Axe, Old Spice, that kind of terrible stuff for you, or, specifically for ladies. There was one that smelled like citrus, but, so this is the current one that he has. It's empty. It's citrus and herbal musk, and he says that it doesn't really smell different to him than his own, natural scent, so he wanted to get something that's more distinctive. So we got sandalwood because, as you can tell, that's one of my favorite scents. And then I already had coconut and vanilla, but I forgot about it. So yeah, I got eucalyptus and mint as well. So that's my backup. And then I've got vanilla coconut. Look. Vanilla coconut hand gel and vanilla coconut deodorant. That's kind of kismet-ish. I did not expect that. And then I have roll-on, clove scented roll-on and anise scented roll-on. And this is coconut water and mimosa. Yeah, that's not as good as native, but I kept it. Let's see, this is toothpaste that belongs there. Okay. And my extra toothbrush heads, which nobody really cares about. And then this is a stim toy. It's for chewing, but I don't know. There's no way to say this that isn't going to sound ableist, but it is my opinion. Personally, I find stimming cringy as fuck. For myself, I know it's something that some people have to do. They can't help it, but for me, it has to be productive. It has to be knitting or crocheting or something like that. I do like the chewing sensation, as you can tell by the fact that I am not small. Actually, my clothing size is 1X. Sometimes it's 1X, sometimes it's 2X. I think in some cases I can wear a large. I do not feel like I am a 2 times extra large person, but clothing sizing being what it is. And this is technically my son's. This is a Dream Kids Olive Miracle. Highly recommended, actually. I got it at Eastridge when I was looking for something a leave-in for my son's curls because I could not brush his hair. It was too curly. And now, I had to cut it at one point because I couldn't maintain it anymore. And so Loki said, okay, let's just cut it. But yeah, this is great. I use it on my own hair, and when I ran out of the stuff I got at Eastridge, I just ordered more. I'm just I have a strange hairstyle. It's I'm gonna comb it like this to look more yeah. Initially, I wanted to get a bizarre hairstyle so that I would stop being sex pested. That did not work out, so I just have the hair that I have. And I can scrunch it up. I can run it through my hair, scrunch it up. What's good for the scalp is just straight up baby oil. I do baby oil my scalp sometimes. And this video has gone from watch me deboxify stuff to watch me play out my entire day in the, or not day in the life, but evening in the life of. This actually isn't a routine that I do every day, so I'm actually kind of spurred on to do a beauty routine by making this video. This is probably going to be published after my however many hour stream, if I end up doing that today. The reason I wouldn't do it today is I only play ESO when my friend plays yes. Although I did just subscribe to like 6 months, so I really should make an effort to play it like just for myself. But she's the reason that I play it. I love her. I'm devoted to her, and I want to play it with her. I don't need as much hand holding as I thought I would. I can mostly read the map by myself now, but I want her to leave me around. I'm very spoiled. Okay, and then I have aloe gel. I haven't really been out in the sun today, but it's really good for your skin. I'm just gonna put it on my arms, and then I have like actual lotion. Like it was like the plain Cetaphil lotion that I blended up with an essential oil that I liked. Just like not the whole, not like a bottle of it. Just like a couple of drops of essential oil, and I mix it together. And it smells like, okay, so I mix like a lavender scent with a clove scent, and it smells like jasmine. And it's kind of amazing. That's like for like super deep hydration. Like, oh, I've already put aloe on and my skin still feels super dry. I actually didn't used to like the idea of lotion because I used to have really bad acne, so I thought if I wear lotion, it's just going to clog my pores, but no, apparently not. Okay. Aloe goes on the face even if I haven't been in the sun because I am over 24. And that is the age when your cells die faster than they replicate. So, if I really want to keep looking fresh, then I need to do this. I am 32, by the way. If you're going to ask, well, how much over 24 are you? I'm 32. If I don't look at it, it's a combination of good genes and probably aloe gel. Okay. It is super, super dark because the sun sets super, super fast. But okay, I did my deboxifying and I need to clean up now. And in order to clean up, I have to turn this off and listen to music. You know what I just realized is I promised I would go through the unboxing of my Fresh, and I forgot to do that. So, let's see. One thing I forgot to order was milk, so I just sent my husband for milk when he gets off work. He's gonna go to the store and get milk and probably some other stuff. But we got squeezable yogurt for the baby, puppy pads, which I guess these were in my cart from before. Oh well, I guess that justifies the money that I didn't know I was spending. Sugar-free treats for me. They're probably horrible for my gut, but whatever. Oh. So I got Crystal Light, but I got the shaky kind and not the powder kind. Okay. Lesson learned. Next time I will search for Crystal Light powder. Well, I'll keep those in my room. This feels cold. What did I order that's cold? Is this pudding? Let's see. Nope, these are sandwiches. We have boysenberry jam that's pretty strong, and our bread has texture. I guess we spoil our son a little bit because we give him these. Oh well. He is learning that at school he eats what they serve him. So I order him every day. I order him just the lunch of the day. Okay. And so he eats what they serve him, and if he doesn't eat it, then he doesn't get to eat again until afternoon snack time. So I'm sure I've shared this before. So the way my dad raised me, I was actually not allowed to leave the table until I had finished every bite on my plate. That clearly did not give me any lasting issues with my food consumption. I'm totally not a binge eater with pressure to overeat. And then on the reverse side, I had a girlfriend who was so picky. Like, if you serve her anything, she complains about it. And she was actually a really rude house guest to me, and made me extremely angry. I have mental illness. One of the ways that it manifests is rage. And I got like a 4-pack of yogurt. I thought this was... I got half a thing of yogurt, y'all. It's supposed to be 4 strawberry and 4 harvest peach. It's supposed to be 8 cups. I don't know what happened. So I got puppy pads that I didn't expect, but I got less yogurt than I expected. Okay. And then I got my 1 sugary treat. Tapioca pudding. And I also have sugar-free chocolate pudding, which I usually feed that to the baby. I give it to him if he's sick, so I can just put his medicine in it, mix it in. Since I have the honey flavored medicine, I might start boiling it in with Jello though, and doing it with Jello. Though I'm not sure how much more labor intensive that'll be. He ate, like, he sat with me and ate pudding today, so that was nice. And then I got string cheese. I'm just gonna tear off 2 of these for me right now because I am really hungry. So I did not get as much yogurt as I thought I got, and that is... Oh, you know what? I think I got a notice that something was out of stock, and I just hit okay, continue. So I guess that's why I got half yogurt thing. But I got the to-go yogurt, or the squeezable yogurt, and he loves yogurt. Like, we're gonna go Wick shopping. I'm gonna get the big giant tub of yogurt they give you with... Oh, no, wait, I think I already got that this month. Anyway, but I could give him, like, the big giant topping the big giant, like, quart of yogurt they give you. Plain yogurt, and just, like, mix in some jam or preserves with it. And then put it in those little squeeze pouches for like the homemade squeeze food. Give it to him and he will love it. Like, in some ways he is actually very easy to satisfy, and in some ways he's like... But I'm sure anybody who has kids can kind of empathize with that. And I'm putting these into one of the plastic bags. I'm deboxifying everything, just putting it into a paper bag, and then I'll move it to the fridge while I'm... Yeah, but I kind of enjoy just sitting here rambling at everybody.